Have you ever felt like you're giving your all in a relationship, but they're just giving you enough to keep you hooked? You're the one planning all the dates, you remember their exact coffee order, you send that good morning text first every single day. But they only seem to show up when it's convenient for them. And the worst part? You've started convincing yourself that this is just normal. But let me drop a truth bomb right here. A relationship where only one person is rowing isn't a partnership. It's emotional labor with no return ticket. Today, we're going to expose the 6 silent signs you're in a one-sided relationship, and more importantly, why your brain keeps you trapped in it even when your heart is screaming for you to leave. Let's cut through all the noise. Love isn't just about feelings, it's about effort. And in a healthy, thriving relationship, that effort flows both ways. But in a one-sided one, you're the giver and they're the taker. The imbalance is so gradual, so subtle, that you don't even notice it until you're completely emotionally bankrupt. Maybe you find that you're always the one starting the conversations. Or perhaps you're constantly the one apologizing, even when you haven't done anything wrong. Or maybe, and this one really hurts, you've stopped sharing your dreams and aspirations because they never ask. Or worse, they just dismiss them. Psychologists have a term for this: asymmetrical investment. And it's often more damaging than outright betrayal. Why? Because it erodes your self-worth slowly, like water wearing down a stone. You start to doubt yourself, asking, am I being too needy? Am I expecting too much? But here's what nobody tells you. Expecting reciprocity isn't being needy. It's a fundamental part of human dignity. The real trap, though, is your own brain. It clings to hope. Every rare moment of attention, a sudden kind text, an unexpected hug, gets magnified into proof that they care. This is a powerful psychological mechanism called intermittent reinforcement. It's the same principle that keeps gamblers glued to slot machines, pulling the lever again and again, hoping for a jackpot. You're not weak for staying. You've been conditioned to wait for that next tiny crumb of connection. But it's time to see the pattern for what it truly is. Not love, but emotional neglect disguised as companionship. So let's break it down. Sign number 1. You're always the initiator. Whether it's texts, calls, making plans, or even initiating intimacy, you're the one making it happen. They might respond, sure, but they never reach out first. Over time, this isn't just laziness. It's disinterest, masked as passivity. Sign number 2. Your emotional needs are met with silence or deflection. You share something vulnerable, you open up your heart, and they either change the subject or somehow make it about them. Real partners lean in when you're vulnerable. One-sided partners lean out because your pain doesn't serve their comfort. Sign number 3. You feel guilty for asking for more. The moment you express a need, like, can we talk more, or I really miss you, you're suddenly labeled as dramatic or clingy. Let me be clear, healthy love welcomes honesty. One-sided love punishes it. Sign number 4. Their life moves forward, while yours feels like it's stuck on pause. They're out there chasing their goals, hanging with friends, evolving as a person. But your growth, it's either ignored or subtly discouraged. Why would they do that? Because a stagnant you is much easier to manage than a thriving, independent you. Sign number 5. You celebrate all of their wins, but your own victories go completely unnoticed. You get a promotion, and all you get is a half-hearted cool. But when they post a new selfie, you're expected to gush with praise. This isn't an oversight. This is selective attention, a form of emotional gatekeeping. And finally, sign number 6. You are exhausted from managing their moods, but they never, ever manage yours. You find yourself tiptoeing around their stress, cancelling your own plans to soothe them and absorbing all their negativity. Yet, when you're the one who's struggling, you get hit with, can't you just deal with it? This isn't balance. It's emotional outsourcing, and you're the unpaid intern. These aren't just little quirks, these are patterns. And patterns reveal priorities. If you are always the one giving, and they are always the one receiving, you're not in a relationship, you're playing a role. The caretaker, the backup plan, the emotional ATM. Now, for the darkest truth of all, some people don't want equality. They want convenience. They enjoy the benefits of having you, your loyalty, your warmth, your presence. but they never actually signed up for the responsibility of truly seeing you. And here's the psychological gut punch. They might not even realize they're doing it, because in their mind, not cheating or not yelling equals being a good partner. But love isn't passive. It's an active choice. It's choosing someone daily, deliberately, even when it's inconvenient. If they're not choosing you consistently, they're not choosing you at all. What's worse is that your brain tricks you into staying by latching onto their potential, the idealized version of them you wish existed. But you can't build a life with a ghost, the person you're waiting for. The one who will match your energy, honor your time, and fight for you. That person doesn't exist within this relationship, and until you accept that, you'll just keep pouring your soul into an empty cup. So what do you do now? First, stop measuring love by presence alone. Proximity is not partnership. Someone can sleep right next to you every single night and still be a million miles away emotionally. Second, run a simple test. Go silent for a week. Don't initiate contact. Don't over-explain yourself. Just step back and observe. Do they notice your absence? Do they care? Or do they only reach out when they finally need something from you? The silence will tell you everything you need to know. Third, and this is the most important step, reclaim your energy. Redirect all of that love you've been giving them and pour it back into yourself. Reconnect with the friends you've neglected. Pick up that hobby you abandoned. Start rebuilding the parts of yourself that got lost in the imbalance. Remember this, you teach people how to treat you by what you are willing to tolerate. And tolerating one-sided love teaches them that your heart is a free-for-all. You deserve a relationship where effort isn't a negotiation, it's a reflex. Where your joy matters just as much as theirs. Where you're not just in their life, you are an essential part of it. So I want you to ask yourself tonight, if I disappeared tomorrow, would they miss me, or would they just miss the role I played in their life? If that answer haunts you, then it's time to walk away. Not because you failed, but because you finally chose yourself. If you've ever been in this situation, drop a comment below and share your story. And please, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Someone who's giving their all to a person who gives nothing back. Because sometimes, the most radical act of self-love isn't staying, it's leaving and never looking back. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.